We're at a crisis point. We need to act decisively. One of the things that I'm actually thankful to the media about is that you've helped elevate this to a provincial level. And we want to make sure we take this to the national level as well. We're going to be reaching out to other provinces to help continue to raise the profile of rural crime to make sure we get this on the national agenda as well. Well, right now, justice is not being done in Alberta. If you take a look at what happened in Eddie Maurice's situation, where somebody committed a criminal act on his property, and then he was sued civilly. Again, the resounding feedback we heard from Albertans is that is not justice. That is not the justice system they want for Alberta, and we're going to make sure we respect property rights. The one thing you'll see in the drafting, this will be something more detailed for later on, is that the one caveat will be that if the homeowner commits a criminal act themselves, then that wouldn't apply. The person could potentially pursue a civil action. It raises the bar to be able to pursue a civil action against a property owner. The feedback of Albertans has been clear. They've simply stopped calling the police. The stats are wrong. The stats are flat out wrong. If you go out and talk to rural Albertans, this is worse than ever. They simply have lost faith in the justice system and they've simply stopped calling. We've encouraged them to continue to call, and they should continue to call the police, and we want them to do so because it'll help make sure that the proper stats are recorded. But the frustration level is so high. I was in a town hall the other day in Calahoo where we asked people, how many times have you been broken into? And literally 95% of the people there put their hand up. I said, how many of you are still calling? And people put their hands down. What we'll be doing is we'll be enhancing the authorities and responsibilities of peace officers to handle certain criminal code responsibilities. Right now, police officers can handle the full criminal code authorities. What we'll be doing is making sure that our peace officers and sheriffs have the proper training so they can handle more and alleviate the pressure on our police officers. Sometimes they can be able to respond to a 911 call in certain circumstances with the right training. In other instances, they could be a backup car when 2 cars are required, things along those lines to help make sure our response times come down, as well as make sure we keep our officers safe and make sure we keep our community safe.